Welcome and blessings, my family. Welcome back to another episode of the All Over It podcast. Today, October 20th, 2025, we have episode 25. We're doing things. Monetizing AI, turning tools into income. Yeah. Anybody who was here last week, they know we dived deep into AI last week. We touched on many different tools. So if you interested in learning about AI, learning about what it is, many different tools to enhance your productivity, check out that episode. Today, we dive in more deeper into the monetization side of things, how to make money. But before we dive into that, I gotta say, welcome, my boy David in the chat. Yeah. Just know we are certified. Yeah. Big up yourself. That Quinn, Michael Bean, Green's King. Yeah. Anyways, welcome, DTM Maria. Nice to see you. Welcome. And I no problem that you missed last week. Don't worry, I have another good one in store for you here today. And I'm going to, of course, reference some of the things from last week as well. Hey, Chantal. Blessings. Yes. Big up Chantal and Richard one time. Shout out. Yeah. But yeah, my people, we growing. Every week, more subscribers, more listeners. Yeah, more love. Every week is love. Big up my boy Clem in the chat one time. Shout out Clem and Shanita. Look, if I ain't see it yet, go check out my episode, the interview about life insurance. Trust and believe, Clem and Shanita really give some gems. If you don't see it, I promise you it's worth the watch. Like, not just life insurance. They dive deep in life insurance, but they also gave some just wealth tips, financial literacy tips. So trust and believe it meshed so well with this podcast. Their episode just was like heat, just like the fire that was needed to mold diamonds and mold gold. And yeah, just great stuff. Yeah. Blessings from the Richardsons. You don't know, big up yourself, Richardsons. The Richardson family, my people, them, love alone. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you because honestly, without you, this podcast wouldn't be nothing. Also, it's love. Yes. Ah, my motto, Harry, welcome to the chat. Love and blessings. But yeah, my people, we still pushing for that 1,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube. So if you haven't yet, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good YouTube stuff. And if you're on the live right now, drop a comment in the chat so I could shout you out. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Last week we dived into AI. We went deep. We ain't just like jump in the shallow end. No, we dive in the deep end for sure. And yeah, we talk about what is AI, give a definition, how to use it, and how it can empower you. And yeah, today we're taking it one step forward. So yeah, I want to show you how to use it and how to use what you already know, your skills, your work, your everyday grind, and turn it into digital income with the help of AI content and creativity. So yeah, as per usual, I always start with a small motivational message. This one is short. And for today, my motivational message, I have to tell you, you don't need to reinvent yourself. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to make money. You just need to rethink how you share what you already do. They have so much ways nowadays to monetize, to make money, whether online or in real life. But for digitally, the internet rewards visibility. The more people see your work, the more opportunities open up, the more possibilities there is. Whether that's getting clients in real life, growing your brand, or even getting paid directly from the platforms themselves. The ones who win online aren't always the most talented, they're the most visible. And the beautiful thing is, AI helps you do that faster and easier than ever before. So, like I said, today I can show how I just use it and give some examples of how you could use it. But just saying to say, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you can make the skills you have work for you. So, real quick, I would like to know, which platforms are you most active on? Whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, drop a comment in the chat. I'm curious to know where my All Over It podcast people must be building their presence, where they mostly to be, whether it's Instagram. I know a lot of people will be on Instagram. TikTok now is like the most popular. But yeah, I know. My girl, why you gonna tell me tiki toki? Ah, all of them. Okay, good. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. We got people in the place. Gotta shout out my girl, Maricia. Okay, good. And yeah, that's a TikTok. That's a TikTok star, you know. We got a TikTok star in the place. Just know that. See my boy David say Instagram. And yeah, Instagram is a good one too, because Instagram easy. You just post a picture. Most people just use pictures. You could post reels and videos too. But yeah, you just take a picture, you post it. Yeah, I do this today. Simple. Check, but I can get right into it today. Okay, good. Chantal say TikTok. My boy Clem say YouTube. Gotta get better on the others. But you see, I agree with you. As you can see, I on YouTube every week, and I just make little videos so that, in between I could post as well. Honestly, I need to do better than others do. I have so much content I could be posting and sharing, because even like with these podcast episodes, I could cut them up myself and like post like sections of them as like kind of teaching educational videos in a sense. But yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. You. Yeah. I don't know. Big dog and TikTok. Tiki Toki. Yeah. Okay, good. Tita Maria says she on TikTok heavy too. Okay, good. I like that. So what I want to start with today, before I get into the how to make money and these things, I want to show how these platforms does pay you, reward you. Okay, good. So if I don't know, you could check out the Oracle Y and I. Okay, good. And Tiki Toki. Oh, that's big people there now. That's big dogs there now. Just know. You're going to learn about things, learn about yourself, learn about your ancestry, your history, and everything with the Oracle. Yeah. Just in case you don't know. Anyways, yeah, we're going to dive right into things today. But I know you want to see. Last week, everybody asking me, yeah, how you could use that to make money? What you could do to make money? How? Tell me. So today, that's what today is. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you. Good. So we gonna start by showing the monetization programs that these different platforms have. That's the first thing I diving into today. So understand these different platforms that you on, that you just watching other people videos and thing. You watching other people make money when you could be making money yourself. To say like that, you know. So yeah, before I even show how I does edit or use AI, let me first look at these different platforms and how they reward creators, because this is the piece that a lot of people overlook, and they think content is just for fun. Yeah, just posting a video just for fun, but every major platform today have some way of paying you for creating content. And trust and believe, they'll be paying out millions and billions to people. So why not try to get a piece of that pie? Like, I think the last article I see, they say YouTube, no, Meta. So that's Facebook, Instagram, and those ones pay out like 2 or 4 billion to creators. So why not try to get a percent of that? Yeah. So YouTube partner program overview and eligibility. Good. So you can watch a nice video about it if you rather, than read. If you rather see it than read it. But yeah, YouTube partner program give creators greater access to YouTube resources and monetization features and access to their creator support teams. Good. It allows revenue sharing from ads being served on your content to, yeah, other things. Learn more about the features and eligibility criteria in the details. So yeah, they tell you what you need to join. So it have like policies and guidelines you'll have to follow with your content and those type of things. So all that good stuff. But this is the most important part of it. So on YouTube, if you want to start with a partner program or start monetizing, start earning, you'll have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, or well, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours, or 10 million short views. Good. So just a sharing a inside scoop. That's kind of why I've been saying I'm trying to reach to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. But anyways, that's beside the point. Point being, once you reach to this threshold, once you reach to the requirements, then you'll be able to receive or earn money from your content. Good. So I can dive deeper, just go straight into the next one. So understand YouTube is a part of Google's umbrella. And apart from YouTube, they also have like Google AdSense. Whereas, let's say if you have a website, you could start earning from, let's say, using your website as an ad. So AdSense make it easy to earn money from your content, whether you're an independent contractor or a large company. You're always in control, and Google AI helps you maximize earnings. See? 3 steps, easy. Sign up, create an account, connect your existing site, or start an AdSense friendly platform. Tell AdSense where and how ads appear on your site, and Google AI helps you tailor the layouts, and then you could start earning. So, like I say, whether you have an existing website or you could also start one through the platform, you do that, you put ads on the site, and then you will start earning from the traffic that passes through your website. And yeah, they give you all these nice information about how it works. You know, you could tailor your ads and your visits. They have cards. This is a fun one too. Let's say you could see how much you could earn with AdSense. So let's say if you're someone who's in, let me see. Let's say jobs and education, and you're in the Americas. So monthly paid views, minimum 50,000, you can make 1,800. You know, the more views you get, the more money you get. But yeah, that's passive income there. You just open up your website, or if you have a website already, you add Google AdSense, so you could get some little ads and thing, and yeah, you're making money. Moving on, Facebook. Facebook. Most of the people here watching this probably on Facebook. No, Facebook you could monetize as well. You could monetize your Facebook, your personal Facebook profile. You could put in professional mode, and then once you do that, you could see the analytics, meaning how much views you get in, how much interaction, so people commenting or liking your stuff. And once you reach to a certain amount, you could start making money from what you post on Facebook. I actually gotta big up my boy in Orlando, because I actually get some stars on Facebook from one of my podcast episodes. I actually think the same interview with me and Clem. I get some stars on Facebook. Now, keep in mind, stars like cheap. You know, it's like you need a lot of stars to really say like you're making money. Yeah, let me put it like that. But it's also cheap for the sender, and it adds up. You know, so if you get, I can't remember exactly, but anyway, just know you can make money from monetizing your content. And I'm glad I could say I am living proof that this works even in the Caribbean, even here in St. Martin, because I'll share with you, I had a kind of back and forth with Facebook too. And for any of my viewers that been rocking with me from the start, they know I started out on Facebook and YouTube, but then I had stopped and only do YouTube at a certain point in time. So I consistently did the podcast, but I had stopped on Facebook for a while, maybe at least 4 to 5 weeks. And during that time, it wasn't just because of the monetization, it was also partly because of little hiccups and bottlenecks with getting the podcast schedule and it not running certain times, different little mix ups I checking by. I ain't got no time to waste, no time for rubbish. But yeah, we back, we good now, everything running good now, we on top of things. But anyways, yeah, Facebook works here, even in St. Martin. Like I said, I had a little back and forth with them. I actually even sent them an email because after, let me select, I put my profile in professional mode, which I'll show you how to do just now. And then my views and thing was, kind of high. So I noticed the monetization section end up becoming available. So I checking, okay, good, we doing things. We able to monetize, we able to earn. Maybe a week or two after, I noticed it grayed out again. It have like a red alert thing telling me I can't monetize in my region, something, something, something. So when I check out what it was saying, yeah, it was saying I didn't meet the policy requirements in my region, outside the region of the policy and this and that. And that. So yeah, anyways, I sent an email to them, and long story short, truthfully, I never really get no response. I never hear no response back, but the monetization is now available. So I guess something worked somewhere in some crypt. My email went, and some gatekeeper, they say, you know what, they're gonna open the door for me. So just saying that to say, don't get discouraged, even if you hear and say, Martin, you could do things too, So anyways, back to the point at hand. Facebook, okay, good. So you see, it tell you Facebook paid content creators 2 billion in the past year. Millions of creators are already earning money on Facebook. Hear about it from the head of Facebook, Tom Allison. Good. So they got a little video from the head of Facebook talking about it. Then they have Mr. Beast and Mark Zuckerberg talking about how Mr. Beast earned 2 times more money on Facebook short form videos than any other platform. So, they do a little promotion, letting you know, like, yeah, you can make more money on Facebook than any of those other ones, All this is good marketing. But yeah, if you want to earn from Facebook, Facebook is the only platform where you can make money every time you post. You see? Every content format can be monetized, not just videos, also photos, text posts, and stories. Good. Check out the ways you can earn money to find what works best for you. You can check your eligibility for each program in your professional dashboard. Good. Understand that. You can check your eligibility for each program in your professional dashboard. That is key information. Oh gosh. Hey, made me laugh. People almost die when the net play apps like Snapchat was temporarily shut down. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, so I tell you Facebook content monetization merges are 3 legacy Facebook funded creator monetizing programs, which is in-stream ads, ads on Reels, and the performance bonus into a single program that makes it easier for you to earn from all content formats. When eligible, Facebook content monetization lets you monetize multiple formats and track your performance with one set of insights, making it easier than ever to earn money across the range of platform formats you post. Sorry. Good. So yeah, just know that's how you could earn from Facebook, but you could also earn from subscriptions. So subscriptions are a great way to earn income from your most loyal fans who love your work. So let's say my people who hear that love me and checking, yeah, they love what Oliver doing, could become subscribers and say, you know what, I willing to. Followers can sign up for a monthly subscription to your exclusive content that can tailor in a way that's authentic to your brand style and community. Good. Anyways, so yeah, they pay you for your content, whether they have in-stream ads, ads on Reels, or maybe if you're doing so good with your engagement and interaction, meaning people passing on your profile or commenting and liking your things, that they'll pay you a little portion for the traffic, that performance. But also you could earn money from fans. So like I say, they have stars, they have subscriptions, things of those nature fall under that. So you see subscription, stars, explain you what it is. Stars is a virtual good that lets you and your followers show love to each other, to show their appreciation for your content. Fans can buy stars and send them to you across your eligible public reels, lives, and on-demand videos, photos, and text to help you earn money. For every star you receive, you earn 1 cent from Meta. So you see, 1 cent for every star, but it adds up. And then yeah, so what I want to dive into now is the reel. So I'm gonna show you the reel a bit. So this is my channel that you hear and watching me and know. And I could show you, yeah, this is my dashboard, so you could see, yeah, all the good stuff, my videos, all the good stuff. Channel analytics here. I could go in content, but yeah, we want to see earn. That's what we want to see, right? Yeah. So on YouTube, earn on YouTube, start your earning journey, earn income by connecting with your fans and gain access to support forums and creator tools. Good. So they have membership, grow your community and earn monthly. Excite your audience with access to exclusive perks as a monthly paying member. Viewers will be able to join from your channel and video pages. You will receive 70% of net revenue. 70% ain't bad. You're only taking 30%. Yeah. They got supers, strengthen connections with your fans, super chats, super stickers, and super thanks help you engage. So that's like viewers sending you things. Or shopping, connect your online store to YouTube. So let's say some people have like Amazon store front, whereas on Amazon people could see what they just buy or things that they recommend you to buy, or they have other platforms that you could like create like a store front and people could see things that you recommend them to buy or that you just buy. So yeah, this is where it is right now. This is my eligibility showing as of October 15th. Good. So I got 43 subscribers at the moment. At least I reached the eligibility of 3 videos uploaded. Got way more than that for sure. And right now, 266 valid public watch hours. I haven't started posting shorts as yet, so this is 0. But honestly, shorts, especially in this day and age, is likely the most quickest way to get to a monetization. Yes, 3 million views might seem like a lot, but like once you have like some sort of viral content, or it don't even have to be viral content. Right now, let's be honest, most people, they scrolling through, they watching the short videos and things, so they'll just scroll through. So once somebody stay on your video for, I think, at least 3 seconds, 3 to 10 seconds, it counts as a view. And yeah, like I say, most people, the attention span of most people is short now. So they want to watch a full podcast episode. They rather just scroll through and watch shots of many different things. So yeah, shots is usually the go-to way, and then yeah, you could get page ads if you reach this eligibility as well. So for the page ads is 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours or 10 million short views. And for the regular membership and those things is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, 3 million short views. Good. And you're welcome, ETM Maria. Blessings. Now on Facebook, let me say I go to my Facebook and you see a live right now, red. On your Facebook, whether on your phone, whether on your computer, you could go here on your profile at more, scroll down. Oh no, sorry, click the wrong thing. Click these three dots. Good. And in these three dots, you could see turn on professional mode. So you see I have it turned on, so it's a turn off, but turn on professional mode if you want to be able to see your professional dashboard, which shows your analytics. You see up, down, you see I make a little money. We making money. But yeah, love alone, no people. But yeah, you could see how it works. It shows you your insights. You could change it. It tells you about your content, your monetization, and your engagement and all that. You know, so you see, why in the place. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, let's say you turn on your professional mode. So now your personal profile is able to monetize. So what the things that you just post, keep in mind now, you can't just be sharing and reposting other people things and try to do this. No, you have to like be actually sharing your own content, whether it's pictures, videos, like it say like text, you know. So like it say, profile has no issues. It could link accounts, it give you information, it have little like milestones to keep you engaged and help you grow your profile and thing. But yeah, monetization, like it say, I am eligible for stars, which I make some stars, eligible for partnership ads. So view and manage a partner's permission. So that's like if I have a company that maybe does make some type of product and I partner in with them, or maybe I am the company that making a product and I partner in with somebody, it'll be partnership ads here. Not yet eligible for content monetization, that's earn money from Facebook for all your well-performing eligible content. Also storefront, earn money by offering videograms, custom videos from you to fans. Good. So yeah, see it's a my profile is earning money by monetization status, but like I say, at a point in time, this was a big red X telling me your profile is not earning, you don't meet the eligibility, blah 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 blah. So just know I ain't see Martin. They know I ain't see Martin, and it's still working. Good. Just gotta say that. Boom bam. So moving on, Instagram. Well, you see, I I appreciate this statement because that a thing. It might seem like a lot, but yeah, like I say, let's be honest. Most people they going through shots. So once you have like something engaging, that's the thing about shorts nowadays. It have to be like attention grabbing within the first couple of seconds. Like it have to be something that when people scrolling and it come up, like they gonna want to watch it or they gonna want to stay on it, you know? So well yeah, let's be honest, most people they don't want to watch long videos. They rather watch shorts, and the shorts is where it's at right now, to be honest. I honestly sleep in and make it better. Like how I gonna show one of the platforms or tools, which is CapCut slash Opus Clips, which I showed that last week in the last episode. That's a platform that you could take your long form videos and just literally take the even a YouTube clip. You don't even have to like take the full video and post it on Opus Clip or on CapCut. You could literally just take the YouTube link, post it on Opus Clip or whichever one, and it'll give you short form videos that now you could just go and take those and post them. So it's even easier. You don't even gotta say, okay, yeah, let me go make these clips so I could put them in vertical format so I could post them on YouTube or Instagram Reels or whatever. No, like I I personally working on bettering my skills of creating reels. That's personal. But like I say, I even show last week. Whereas I take a video on CapCut because I use CapCut a lot. And yeah, give you good shots in vertical format, maybe like 10 to 14, 15 of them. You could just take them and schedule them in. Just say, okay, I can schedule this one for today, this one for tomorrow, that next one for next week. And then now you have content running for the week. You don't even got to worry, you know? Anyways, to kind of complete this portion of the monetization platforms, yeah, Instagram as well. Get paid for the work you do for your community. Earn some cash making and sharing what you love. Good. So learn how and when to earn by creating content. Continue to make money by learning how to stay within your monetization policies and guidelines. So that has be the most important thing with all of these platforms. They have various guidelines that you have to stay within. And let me say like this, you have to meet the requirements to be able to monetize, but then once you are monetizing, remember you have to still stay within these guidelines. So things like, no maybe sexually explicit content or no obscene language or no violence, things like that. So let's say like if you posting videos of people fighting or of like blood and gore and all those things, like those are not within the guidelines and you'll probably get flagged and closed, But yeah, so that's why I always say, make sure you continue to stay within your monetization guidelines, because what's the sense on you working so hard to get monetized, and then when you get there, you post a video of some maybe people fighting in the yard or maybe some sexually explicit content of, maybe you or somebody else. And then now you lose your monetization possibilities. That's, it's best you just see what they say in a sense of what the platform has as like the rails, if you will. And yeah, just stay within and yeah, follow the guidelines and you're gonna continue making money. That's the end of it. I thought this one had okay. Well, yeah, this is a quick and easy way. I ain't gonna get into it because I'll move on to the next one. But yeah, as you can see, tools to monetize are subscriptions, partnership ads, creator marketplace, gifts, badges, and bonuses. So Facebook and Instagram are both part of the Meta platform, and yeah, so they'll have similar guidelines. Tiki Toki, So now on TikTok, you could monetize as well, which I actually talked about this last week as well. Whereas me and one of my friends, okay. Well, you see, look, why say Add a disclaimer, violence and age restriction. They have the cover. So that's interesting. Lazy people. Yeah, some people don't have, they they'll say they don't have the time to sit down and watch a full video of like an hour, 2 hours. But then honestly, a lot of people, they spend so much time watching short videos and sitting down behind their phone or their computer watching all kind of different content. They spend more time than they would, let's say, on my podcast or so. Like, let's say somebody might see, oh, 2 hours, and then somebody might see 2 hours my podcast is, and then they'll say, man, not too long. But then they'll sit down on their phone and watch shorts after shorts after shorts, and by the time they realize they've been spending like 2, 3 hours, 4 hours just sitting down watching shorts. So it's all about the person. And honestly, the mind is a battlefield. I say that all the time. It's very powerful. Our eyes play tricks on us many times in life, but we need to be powerful and be conquering to overcome. Anyways, monetization and TikTok. Long story short, monetization 101. They tell you different ways on how you can monetize your content. So monetizing your content on TikTok, create a monetization center. They have the platform pay, so create a rewards program, effect creator rewards. So if you making effects, so for those who does do like video editing and thing, they'll be familiar, like effects and things like those, things that make it look cinematic and thing. But anyways, user pay, which you could get money from people. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. So understand, let me say TikTok in particular. You could make money from TikTok for your content, similar to like how I say with the similar to how I say like with Instagram and so on, whereas you get money for the views and the interaction. So interactions is like likes and comments and reposts, like shares and those things. But so TikTok the same. You get money for, let's say, the views and the interactions and those things. But also another way people is get paid on TikTok is from, let's say, like user pay, meaning the users, just like how I explained with the stars or the other things on Instagram. Users, so let's say like you could decide, okay, you know what, I can send a little money for Oliver. And yeah, like we show on Facebook, you get stars, which is like 1 cent. But now TikTok have its own version. Whereas I share a story the other day, whereas I was talking to one of my friends, one of my younger friends, and he does kind of spend a good bit of time on TikTok watching other people live. And I'd be trying to tell him like, "Bye, you just kind of waste a lot of time just watching these people. If you want to do something, why you don't like do your own channel and make your own money?" Cause you here telling me about how, yeah, these people making all this money and this thing getting this galaxy and this and all these different things, but you just sitting and watching it, watching life go by. You check? So I check it like, bro, why you don't make your own channel? Why you don't find something you could talk about that, okay, you like entertainment, you like, as I say, you like Papi Show. So cool. Figure out what you could go on and talk about and make a little monetization off of, But wow, wow. Why say refuse my offered monetization? Wow. What a interesting comment. Anyways, we got a lot to dive into. So I'll touch back on. So what I want to really say about TikTok in particular, as we know, TikTok is one of the most popular platforms nowadays. Everybody on TikTok, everybody and the auntie, whether watching videos on TikTok or making videos on TikTok, because TikTok become like the more like organic, natural, authentic platform where people could be themselves and not try to be perfect. Like Instagram is everybody trying to show the life that they want to live, but TikTok is more like the real. So that's why everybody like TikTok, because it's like you really get to see what people really living like, and like things that people really doing. So you get real education, you get real entertainment. Let me just say like that. Now, I understand people really making money from these things. Like, I got this girl from St. Martin self, Nushka. People from St. Martin probably know what I'm talking about. A lot of people on St. Martin will be watching her thing, and honestly, it'll be more entertainment, like jokey, like not saying like she jokey, but like more like entertainment vibes, like she doing like things, like dancing up and singing songs, doing handstand, all type of different things, to keep people entertained. Boom. And like I sit down and I talking to my friend, and he does watch Mushka live, and they are telling me about like the live and how people does make money on the live and thing, and he's showing me like, yeah, the people them that be battling against each other, and their viewers just be like sending money, like real money. So it's like they have like different types of let me say like different tiers, or not different tiers, but different type of gifts you could send. That is the best way to say it. So let me say like a galaxy is, I can't remember the exact amounts and the different names, but let me say like one is like maybe $50, one is like $250, one is maybe $10, the next one is like maybe 1,000. Good. So he telling me how he's sitting now watching these people on live, and they battling, and they viewers sending them this galaxy and that universe. It's not really universe, but just for example's sake, and I check in, you telling me somebody take $250 out of their pocketbook or out their bank account and send to these people here just because, let me just say, just because, like they feel entertained, just because, like they checking, they supporting you, they supporting your, yes, Interstellar, Lion. Oh God, I a lion, so I should be getting lions instead. So you're right, lion, conquering lion mentality. Good. So we can conquer this one here. Understand that. But just understand the amazingness of this. Like, he telling me, yeah, this one is 250 and this one is 800 something or 1,000. And I checking, you telling me you go on live, people come on, watch you, and they decide, you know what? I can send this man $250, man. He deserve it. He want it. Check. I ain't even gonna dive no more deeper in TikTok. Just know you could make money on all these things. Going live, unlocking live monetization, shop, all that good stuff. X, the same for X, creator, revenue sharing, eligibility. You have to have a premium, have at least 5 million. So understand, for X, this telling you have to be like a premium account, but on these other platforms I talk about, that's not the case. Understand? I don't have no premium Facebook. I don't have no premium none of these things. Good. Anyways, earning calculations, all these good stuff. So everybody who does beyond, all these pages I'll have in the description section on the YouTube after the live has ended. So if you want to go and check any of these pages that I shared in this live today, you can go on YouTube into the description section. All the web pages will be there. You could even navigate because I put these things in chapters too. Good. And yeah, so I'll move forward. LinkedIn. Yes, you could make money. LinkedIn monetization potential. So even on LinkedIn, the business social media, you could make money just by posting content. Understand? These things is not like you have to learn no skill to be able to do on the platform. You gotta go and click no button, like like data entry. None of these things. No. You just have to be present. You have to be visible. You have to decide, you know what, I'm going to get serious about content creation. I'm going to post content and just decide on what you're going to do. Think on what you just do, how you could make videos out of it and make them. People making videos out of everything, out of cooking, out of little motivational messages. They got a panel on Instagram. Hey, life is amazing. We just gotta make it. So life is amazing. Good. They got a fellow on Instagram, Kevin So True. I didn't even look for it. He got this little like catchy phrase he just say, so be true for true. Good. And he created an Instagram platform, or he decided on his Instagram he gonna just make little short videos of him doing little, like giving little motivational messages. So he'll come on and he'll say like, yeah, you might feel defeated, but remember the battle is only for the strongest. So right now you might feel defeated, but tomorrow you're gonna overcome, and just remember, believe in yourself type thing. And then he ended, so for true. And just every day, constantly, you make a different video, different message. And then recently I see it look like, I don't know if whether he decide or he collaborate with somebody, but it look like he making a movie. Good. And look, people doing things off of just social media. You does cook good. Let me say like Maria, DTM Maria does cook good. Just put a little your phone, buy a tripod, put it next to the pot, or next to the plate, or next to wherever you just prepare, record. Or let me say like my cousins, them, they just make food every week. They just do food sale. They actually does take little, even 1 or 2 second videos of the different dishes, patch them together, make a reel. That's a reel right there. You add a little music behind or something, bam, that's a reel. Post that. That's promotion. That's visibility. People making money. Understand? So yeah, LinkedIn, great article about how LinkedIn, you could get money from LinkedIn as well. I have one about Snapchat, like why talk about Snapchat all year. You could monetize Snapchat too. They have a monetization program. Twitch is the next one. A lot of people has used Twitch. A lot of content creators nowadays does use Twitch, especially for like those like IRL, which is in real life. So if you ever see people talk about IRLs, you see coming soon. Okay, good. Now we talking. Good. Anyway, if you see people talk about IRLs, they mean like in real life videos. So like they live on the road. So they have like in studio. So let me say you got a studio set up in your house or wherever, whether you could see your whole body, could see yourself run around, or is like how I have it, that is just like me like sitting down talking to you. Or you have in real life, which is you check in, you know what? I want my viewers, you, to see what I just do. So I can go live on my phone and I can make sure have battery backup to keep my thing. Or I could use a phone or a camera, of course. And yeah, we live wherever we want to be. So we could go on the beach, we could go in the restaurant, we could go on a plane ride. Well, you know, can't use your phone on a plane, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so Twitch right now is a very, very, very popular platform because is one of the main ones that, let me say, like if you ever hear about like Kaith and Nat or any of those AMP guys, or let me say maybe Drewski or got a lot of them guys. Honestly, I could a lot of them guys just be on this platform, using this platform to go live and monetize their streaming. So streamers just use this. And yeah, this is talking about how you could partner with Twitch. Whereas it's easy, you go, you sign up, you start making content, and then you decide, you know what? I can create subscriptions to my channel. So people who want to be your subscribers will pay however much amount. And just know, like let me say, I've seen like Kais and that lives, or you know, those guys live, and they'll have other viewers or other subscribers that would give subscription. So is it ain't to say like you now have to, you know, like people might be afraid checking by, I can't go support this person now, I can't pay that, I can't afford that. They have ways that you could be able to be a subscriber without even having to pay for it too. But anyways, yeah, they talk about all these different things. Bits are virtual goods viewers can buy to cheer on your channel. They got ads, of course, ads everywhere. And yeah, great article about how you could monetize on Twitch. Great, 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 great. So, that being said, just know they have a lot of other platforms I ain't even touch on, like Pinterest. They have Patreon. Patreon is another good one. Actually, was planning to pull out, but there's only so much we could do in so little time. Anyways, sell. But yeah, so Patreon is another good one for subscriptions. A lot of people has used Patreon to do like membership subscriptions. So they'll have subscribers who would watch and follow their things, or they'll get exclusive access to maybe things that other people can't get, or early access and things of that nature. Yeah. So yeah, what I want to do now is kind of show a little bit of my process, because like I said last week, we talked about how AI could help streamline things for you, could help you with your productivity, and just things that maybe used to take hours or days or weeks. Yes, I did touch on X right before LinkedIn. I did cover X, but I didn't go through a whole article I just said show, like even on X, Twitter, you could make money as well. Literally, basically all platforms. So whatever platform you going on, I guess my recommendation to you, this is my suggestion or tip. Whatever platform you on or you going on, check to see if they have a monetization program, because I really have so much social media platforms right now, and they have ones I touch on for sure that I know that are good opportunities or options. And yeah, Oliver could only do so much in so little time. So yeah, but I did cover X, and like I said, my recommendation to you is any platform you just go on, check to see if they have a monetization program, because generally they all do. Fan base, um, yeah, so much platforms, so much different platforms. So yeah, what I want to show now, like I say, is, let's say for instance, I'll show a good example of things I use to streamline. See, streamline just like my body here. So CapCut, like we talk about CapCut a lot. I want to bring this home with a real example, you know? So AI right now has been making things so streamlined it ain't even funny. In the past, when I would do video editing, let's say I'll record a video, whether it'll be like my Toastmaster speeches, I'll like set up my phone on the tripod and record it when I present, or let's say when I do like presentations. I had a presentation I did for the credits company. I recorded it and I edited it and I saved it and posted it. It's actually posted on my YouTube channel as well. And various different things, or any video edits I decide I want to do, like how I showed last week. I have a secondary channel I just make like little videos on, but also like on this YouTube channel, I have like little short videos I've created. But generally, when I use CapCut, I would import, so bring in the video, the raw, uncut, unedited video, which most times the audio would be bad, the video quality. So the video quality would be good, but the colors may be like low quality, let me say the coloring. So my personal process generally, from since I start video editing, import the raw and edited video data, then put it in the timeline. I'll generally do the audio enhancements first. So while I have the full video in the timeline, I'll, let's say, remove background noises, maybe enhance the audio a little bit, reduce, let me say, like hisses, and so they have like de-esser and de-hummer and different effects and tools that you could use in these platforms. And yeah, just fix up the audio, basically, audio enhancement. Then after I do the audio enhancement, I'll do the visual enhancement. So color correction. So you could go in, you could adjust the coloring. So enhance your blacks or your whites and enhance your colors, check your contrast, these different things. Good. Once I do that, I usually do that before I start cutting the videos, because then I get the audio and video correction throughout the whole video. Check. So fun tip for you, anybody who does do video editing. And then after that, like I say, move on to the cutting, cut out any pieces I don't want, whether in the beginning, in the end, in between. And then I do like little final touches. So add transitions, add captions, add in other little maybe visuals if I want, and these different things. So now with the power of AI, this process has gotten so streamlined. I could just go in, they have like AI video correction, so they automatically adjust the colors and the contrast and all these things for you. They have audio correction, so they automatically remove background noises, remove any hisses or anything of that nature, maybe enhance the volume if it's necessary, so adjust times at low, times at high. So they have like, any person who familiar with like audio effects know about like ducking and those things, all these things if necessary. But and yeah, with AI, all these things in one click, sorry. Like last week I showed this long video to short. So with the power of AI, CapCut, now you could take a video that you have that's maybe like 30 minutes or an hour, 2 hours, however long it is, and you could get shorts out of it. Automatically find highlights in a long video and get multiple shorts. Good. And understand it doing these things by itself. Literally, you just take the video, you put it in, and it'll analyze it, pull out these multiple shorts, add captions to it. Even, let me say, like not on CapCut, but on Opus Clip, it even give you like a virality rating. So it give you like a percentage chance that video going viral or being a good video online, you know. So with AI, it has so much options. Good. Create stunning visuals in a chat with AI. Good. Text to speech. Turn text into natural sounding speech in a variety of voices, like how I talked about last week. ElevenLabs voice, AI voice overs. The like I talk about voice cloning and all these things too, but this is text to speech. Good. So I would say, for instance, anybody who does follow me on social media, they'll be familiar with this video that I posted. Okay, I'll open on my side. Good. So understand, it's in this format right now, which is 9:16, but I originally had it in 16:19. Let me put it in original to leave it so. But so this is a speech I did in my Toastmasters meeting about AI, talking about, you know, the power of unlocking the benefits of AI. Good. And yeah, like I say, actually, usually I would go to the meeting with my tripod, but rightfully, to be honest, for this video, I asked a fellow Toastmasters member, hey, just record this video for me now, please. Just record my speech. And they did so. When they send me the video, I take it, input it into CapCut, and usually, like I said, the first thing I go do, audio. Sorry. Yeah, I click on the video. Then I go audio here on the top right. And then you could adjust your volume, normalize your video, enhance voice, reduce noise. You could separate the audio if you want in pro version, do different things. good. So, of course, being as I had the team member record this from a distance, the audio was low quality because I was a little far away, but you could still hear me speaking, so it wasn't too bad. I increased it a little bit, literally. Actually, no, I didn't increase this one. It was the next one I increased. But that's actually a good thing. But yeah, like I said, enhance the audio, remove background noises, and then I just cut off like the front and the back. So you could come here and split and splice it, or you could just literally like bring the thing in. So bring in the timeline and it'll like crop it, let's say. So let me undo that. Undo. And then yeah, once I do a little touch-ups to the video, I enhance the video quality. Same with the audio. Now I'm able to just come here and click a button to enhance my video as well. Now they have relighting, they have AI movement, various different options, so you could adjust your video quality, make adjustments in various different ways. But yeah, now they have auto adjust, which you click a button and AI doing the adjustments for you. Let me just say like that. And then you could go in, check if it look good to you. You could make some minor tweaks. And yeah, so let's say for this video, like I say, I input it, do some, click a button, reduce image noise, reduce audio background noise. And once the video and the audio was looking good, I come up here to captions, and literally you just press generate caption and it give you the captions here. That's these orange boxes above the video timeline. And then after that, I just went through the video to make sure it actually was saying what I was saying, which it did have some edits. I had to go through, check and make sure it say what I really said. And you could like click on it and then edit the text so it could really match the audio. And then yeah, once I do that, I export it. Export is where you go to like download it to your machine, or you could send it, share it on your platform one time. So let me say if I come here and I press export, it'll like do the rendering. So really compile the edits that you put in and give you the finalized product. And then on the next page, it'll ask you one time if you want to share it to your YouTube, to your TikTok, to your whatever platform you decide you want to use. So yeah, for my Toastmasters people, you could do this. Or even better yet, if you was a Toastmaster, maybe you got a speech coming up, you don't know what you want to talk about. Understand the productivity assistance here. You could go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, okay, I have a speech coming up for my Toastmasters. Maybe I want to speak on this topic. And you tell it, okay, it's a speech that is 5 to 7 minutes. And you could maybe give it some context or give it some information that you want to share. And then it'll give you back a speech, 5 to 7 minutes, literally within time. Depend on your pacing, of course. And yeah, you got your speech. Now you could go to your meeting, deliver your speech. Like I say, you record it. And now you got a video of your speech. You download CapCut, do some minor editing. You don't have to be a video whiz, a video editing expert to do what I just show you. That's the thing about CapCut. CapCut is like video editing for beginners, for anybody, user-friendly video editing. So once you understand the platform, understand what you're looking at, which there are videos to help walk you through that as well. But yeah, once you know what you're looking at, it comes easy. It's streamlined to you. And yeah, you could edit your video, even if it's, let's say, you have an interview with somebody and maybe it's a 30-minute interview. They send you the full interview video. You could use CapCut or use Opus Clip to get shots and then post them on your social media. And as traffic, when people see, they say, wow, okay, but this person a good speaker, man. This person a good speaker. Let me hire this person to come present at my presentation. Or let me hire this person to be a keynote speaker, or things along this line. This is something that happened to me, to be honest. Last year, I was approached to, like I mentioned, be a presenter for the credits agri loan information session. And this came about because I'm a Toastmaster. The people from the company, the credits company, they know that I'm a Toastmaster. They see me share videos before, speeches I do, even me speaking in public during my campaign and different things like that. So they knew that, okay, Oliver is a well-spoken person. We could probably contact him to be a speaker for our information session. And yeah, they contact me. I get paid for the gig. And honestly, that was kind of an eye-opener for me, So yeah, just saying, you'll never know the power of what you're doing already, and you'll never know the power what could come out of you just capturing those moments that you might overlook. So just saying that to say it like that. You check. So whatever you just do, maybe you're a gardener, or maybe you just deal with microgreens, or you just deal with whatever. Maybe you just make juices like cream liqueur like myself, or maybe you got chickens and you just have to go pick up eggs and maintain them, give them water, give them feed. All these things is things that you could make content of with. You could just record what you just do, edit it a little bit, and yeah. So this is an example of a video I do, whereas I had the video and I just, piece up the video. But now, for example, this Fed cut rate video was a little different because now I did not have the video for this. For this one, I had the audio. So like I show, and keep in mind, these is things that people could do. Let me say, maybe you a leader in the banking industry, or maybe you just work in government in like HR, or maybe you just work in somewhere, wherever to be. And maybe you just do a newsletter. So let me say, use somebody like me. Maybe you just provide financial literacy information or just news about the happenings in the world, and you check in, what? I want do something about the Fed rate cut. You could go to apologies. You could go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, you know what? Okay, the Fed just cut rates. I want to give me an article or a newsletter post about this Fed rate cut. Good. So it can generate a newsletter article, pulling information from different sources for you. Good. Once you do that, that's done money now, because you could now be you could like charge subscription for your newsletter. You could open a newsletter about a specific niche, a specific topic, and have members subscribe. So whether they pay $5, $10, $20 a month, they could subscribe to your newsletter, and they come and learn about whether baking or about island dishes or the happenings in St. Martin or the happenings in Miami or innovative technology, whatever it be, whatever you passionate about, whatever it be, you could create something out of it. So let's say for me, like I doing these financial literacy episodes, and I've been watching the markets, talking about people investing and all of these different things. I was checking, you know what? The Fed cut rates, that's something important. Let me do something around that. And I did just that. So I actually saw that the Fed rate cut was something that was trending too. Like people was searching up a lot about the Fed rate cut. So I went to ChatGPT and I tell it, okay, well, look, I want a script talking about, okay, I tell it I want a script talking about the Fed rate cut. Then when they give me the script, I tell it, okay, I want this script for voiceover. So give me, a matter of fact, I could show you better than I could tell you. Let me show it to you. Let me just show you what I tell it instead of me here just talking. Good. So right here, Fed rate cut. I know it was close. That's why I went searching. Let's go. Good. Bam, 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 bam. Going back to the top of the chat. Hey, Eos, I want to write a script for me. I want you to write a script for me about the Fed rate cuts. It's now September 2025, and it's believed that the Fed will cut rates. I want you to write a script talking about this. Mention what it is, how it works, and what this means for people in the US and for people outside of the US. Maybe add what the Fed is too. I want this script to create a nice video with the hopes of it going viral. This is a trending topic right now, so I plan to capitalize on that straight up. So make it a good script that people will be engaged with. Good. So it give me the script, give me the opening, and tell me it's segmented and everything. Good. Give me a nice script ready for the road. Then it give me extra tips to go with it too. Good. Okay, I like the script. This is my response to my to my ChatGPT. Okay, I like the script you put together. I would like you to format it with clear pacing, tone, and emphasis markers so it flows well in a voiceover. Good. So it gives me it just so how I asked for it. And okay, good. So before we get that 60-second viral reel script with punchy one-liners, I have a question. Should I add the section where you wrote the tone and segment in the voiceover? So it tell me no, you shouldn't include the tone and segment markers in the actual voiceover. Those are for you, which is me, whoever recording. So remember, this is more a script so that if I want to record it, if I want to be the one voicing over this thing, I could do it with the right tone and pacing. But I using this for a voiceover. So you see, if you're using an AI voiceover generator, you can delete the labels or yeah. So I asked it if I should leave the pauses in too or take those out as well, where you have pause in parenthesis. If you're using AI voiceover, some AI tools understand pause. In those cases, you replace pause. Good. So yeah, good. And it give me my updated Fed cut rate script. I then went to ElevenLabs, which I showed ElevenLabs last week, but I couldn't find a problem. Bam, text to speech, ElevenLabs. I went to ElevenLabs. I get a voiceover of the script I just showed. So you see, breaking news: the U.S. Federal Reserve has cut interest rates. The Fed dropped its key rates by 0.25%. Whether you live in New York, Miami, or St. Martin, I had to put St. Martin in. This decision could hit your wallet, your job, and your investments. Good. So I then put in the script here. Once it had looked good, I come here, press generate, and it generated it. Once it had sound good, so I listened back to it. And once it had sound good, I was able to change the voice if I wanted to, but I choose the voice I wanted. And I download the speech. After I download the speech, and keep in mind, you could adjust it too. So if you want, you could make it read slower, could give it more stability, more similarity, more style and exaggeration, all of that good stuff. Good. Once that was done, I download that and then I come to CapCut and literally input the audio. So now I got the audio and now I just went adding little visuals. So whether of the Fed, so we got Jerome Powell there.
Breaking news. The U.S. Federal Reserve has just cut interest rates. The Fed dropped its key rate by 0.25%, whether you live in New York, Miami, or St. Martin. This decision could...
Good, so I just add like kind of stock videos in a sense, so certain of them was like stock videos, other ones was like things I pieced together, or like, let me say, images I animate. So we say this first one in the beginning was like an image that I animated. I add the breaking news and then I
The
make
U.S.
it like
Federal
pop
Reserve
like
has
that,
just cut,
and different things just to enhance the video. And yeah, I went through and I add little visuals that go with the audio. So let's say if they talk about
maximum employment.
Employment, I put a visual of people in an office working. And when they talk about the Fed, so they give an explanation of the Fed, you see, I show like an image of it.
Is the central bank
and
of
then yeah, once I piece together all the visuals, I then went, add captions, went through, make sure all the captions was good, make sure everything was looking good, make sure everything aligned up good, and then yeah, export, put it where I want to put it. So understand, I saying this not to like toot my horn, absolutely not. I have no time for pride and pridefulness. I just telling you what you could do for yourself. Check, like I showing you like this is what I do and how I do it, so that you could start thinking like, okay, man, I could maybe do that with this, or man, I just do this already and maybe I could incorporate that what he just showed me in this, so that's the whole idea behind this, all what I do here. And yeah, like I tell you, different examples, I could show you different examples, but yeah, I'll just close down CapCut for right now. Yeah. We're done with that segment. Yeah, we're done with that segment. Done with that segment. So, but yeah, bottom line, like I say, you could turn what you just do into visibility. And remember, they have tools now that even if you go and you do like a long form something, you could turn it into multiple reels and shots that now all of that tie back to visibility. Each clip equals new audience and new opportunity. So the more clips you post, as more people could see you and see what you just do, that these people might start reaching out to you for your expertise. These people might, like we say, maybe decide they want to support you, send money to you just because they like what you're doing. Like I talk about some many weeks back when I talk about like crowdfunding and things like that. I even talk about that in the credits info session. Crowdfunding, things like GoFundMe or these things is a way that people making money with ease. But even similar to that, but kind of different, things like making content like this, people really does make money from it. I use an example of, let me say, like a farmer. He got his farm, he making videos, he decide he gonna make videos to show where he is now, and he have a plan for how he want to develop his farm. So he make a video, he show you how he got his operation now, and then he give you like a little insight of how he want to develop plans he got to advance his operation. Good. People, when they watch those videos, they just feel invested. They just feel like they want to see you progress. They want, like, they just feel like, you ever watch somebody, a good example, you ever been watching a TV show and maybe in the show somebody get pregnant or somebody get engaged to get married, and now you find yourself wanting to see what happened with the marriage or happened with the baby or whatever. All of that is like the same concept. Like people who see, people who feel invested, they feel connected to you and your message. They just decide, you know what, I gotta help this person in whatever way I can. And you might feel like, I need to push my farm, I need like a 50,000. I don't know how I can get it, but you might be surprised. Maybe making those videos might be exactly the thing that can get you the money that you need to advance your operation. You might say, yeah, you need 50,000, but maybe you might start making videos and people might send you so much money. By the time you look back, you get 250,000, you get 500,000 when you wanted 50. So just saying that to keep in mind. So I'm curious to know, while I'm on the topic, who here does make videos, who here does edit their own videos, or interested in starting to make their own videos. Leave a little comment in the chat, leave an emoji or something, leave something so I could know, so I could see. But yeah, bottom line, I could tell you about me and I could tell you about what I'm doing, but is about you and is about what you want to do for yourself. So let's say I'll give some quick examples, short examples, like how I just share with the farmer. Let me say, for instance, you're a mechanic. You just do good mechanic work. People like your mechanic work, but maybe you don't get so much clients. Or maybe you just get clients, but you can't sustain the work. Maybe it's too much work for you. Good. you could make videos to show your procedure to increase your visibility. That's lead generation. Let me just say like that. People are going to see your video and be checking what, okay, I could contact this person to get mechanic work. He look like he do good work. And now there's more clients for you to increase your business operation. Or like I say, maybe you got too much business and you're checking like, you know what? I need help. But you don't want to bring on any and anybody. So you could maybe make videos to train people. So maybe you are a good mechanic and you check in, you know what? I got other people interested in learning from me, but I can't show everybody. You could make videos to train people on how you just do your procedures, you know? So let me say, you're the mechanic, you record your repair process. So let me say somebody come, they ask you to change the brakes, or even maybe something more complex. Maybe you gotta like drop out a transmission and replace it. Or maybe the gears in the transmission not working and you gotta check them and get the transmission back working. Literally, all you need to do, set up a phone somewhere, set up a camera somewhere. Or even better yet, nowadays, they got these meta glasses. I have to get a pair of these. I promise you. My YouTube and Facebook, my all over it viewers, I telling you. Remember I tell you here today, October 20th, 2025, I getting a pair of them meta glasses. Good. Then now you're gonna see content. Content anywhere, anyhow. Freehand content. Yeah, you don't gotta hold up nothing. You gotta buy nothing to put it down and hold it up, which all of that is, you know, anybody who has used tripod know. Sometimes when you place it, it'll fall, even if it's on flat ground. Good. So yeah, you the mechanic, you decide, you know what? I got my phone, or better yet, I got my meta glasses. I gonna record this process. You gather your equipment and you start. You know, you record everything from the start, you gathering your equipment and everything. Now you go, just like I was showing you in CapCut just now, you could go edit your video, and the editing easy, streamlined. It's not like how it was before, I promise you that. You go, you edit your video, you make it look nice, and really and truly, you don't have to. I'll say Oliver have minor perfectionist traits and tendencies, so I like things looking and done to a certain standard, you know, so that's me. But if you check in, you record your video and it look good for you, be my guest, send it. So I doesn't like background noises and those things, and yeah, all those little things I don't like to take out and those things. Anyways, say the point. Yeah, you record your video, you edit it on CapCut, and then you post like before and after videos. Same for, let me say, if you use a landscaper, you just cut grass, or maybe you just do prunings, or maybe you just go climb coconut trees, whatever it is. Record the transformations that you provide. That's one of the main problems on St. Martin. People just be doing services, but nobody don't know that what they're doing. You're doing something, but nobody don't know that. Or maybe you got a restaurant, but nobody don't know you got a restaurant. I talk about this here too. Like that's the power and the importance of marketing. So keep in mind, why here telling you is free marketing. Because in the past, anytime you wanted to market your business or market anything you're doing, you had to pay money to do it. Good. You had to hire some group of people to come and, let me say, capture it. Then you had to pay whatever network, whether it's the TV, whether it's the radio, you have to pay them to run your ad, to run whatever you want, get play on the station, on the network. So understand, This already is a power we have at our fingertips. Free marketing. You check? So now it's just for us to take advantage and capitalize off of it. So like I said, last week, a lot of people was asking me like, yeah, how you can make money from that? How you can make money from using that tool? And they got so much ways to make money nowadays. All these things I talk about, you can make money from. It's how you approach. What's your business plan? What's your business model? That's the key thing. What is your business model? What's your process and procedure? Yeah, straight up. Straight up. So like I say, maybe you're a landscaper. You provide transformations for people. Record your things, do time lapses, before and afters, post weekly. Make sure every week you have multiple things. Truthfully, the best thing is daily. If you could post daily and multiple times a day, then you're good. But at least if you could post 2 to 3 times a week, you're doing good. You're doing better than a lot of other people. Majority of other people, let me put it like that. But doing these type of things is build local recognition and authority and trust, plain and simple. Because now when people watch your video, or even if it ain't a video, maybe you write a post, like an article, you just do a text about a topic, maybe you're a landscaper and you talk about using a specific tool or machine. People gonna read that and checking, well, okay, he know what he talking about, man. He knows his skill, his craft, and they'll be more open to reaching out to you for information, for service, and period, you'll become now more recognized in your space. Yeah, like I talk about for Toastmasters, or if you're a speaker, that goes without saying, speaking gigs. If you're a Toastmaster, or if you decide, yeah, you go to communication and you maybe just do little presentations here and there, speaking gigs might be your way. So all these things is streamlined using AI, using these tools that I share. Like I show you just now, I take my Toastmasters speech, edit it a little bit, share it on social media. Now people could see it. People liking, commenting, reaching out to me, asking me questions, or reaching out, giving support, telling me, they like the video, they like what I'm doing. They didn't know I used to do AI. Yeah. So same for you. So like I say, I ain't saying these things to put my hand. I just saying these things so you could start thinking about what you just do and what you could do to help advance yourself. So I have a question on that point. What's your field of business? What's your field or business? And what's something you see that you could do that would be able to monetize? So monetization is everywhere right now. And yeah, I share a lot of different ways, you know. So yeah, remember, like I said earlier, you okay, good. My boy Clem say I do. I use captions and CapCut. Great. See, that's great. And actually, I didn't talk about captions. That's another good platform too. I dabble with it a little bit. I haven't really dived deeply into it, but I have used it once or twice before. But great stuff, great stuff. Thanks a lot, my brother, for that response. And yeah, like I say earlier, sometimes the best thing to do is give away stuff. So that's what we're talking about, giving away free content so people could see you and recognize you and recognize, like, okay, you know what you're talking about in whatever field you're in. And all of that is drive monetization. So let's say you somebody, you decide, you know what, Oliver, I gonna do like you say, I going to sit down, decide what I could bring to the market, what I could bring to the online community, and I going to do that. One thing a lot of people is do, they just give away stuff. So honestly, me doing this podcast is like a kind of giveaway stuff. So you give away something valuable, not the easy stuff, but the hard stuff. So one thing a lot of people been doing is they would maybe make videos or like share things they created to show their process or their expertise. And when people see their skill, they'll reach out for help and hire you, or they'll pay you to learn from you. So let's say maybe you good at tech, maybe you good at using, for instance, one of these AI platforms, like let me say maybe Clem say he good at captions. You could put out a video showing how you does do your process using captions or CapCut. So let me say like how I show CapCut, how I does edit my videos in CapCut. That's something that maybe a lot of people don't know how to do. Maybe they'll look at it like, why, that's so tedious, that's so time consuming, that's so, I don't want to do it. Let's just say like, you know, when you put out that video or you doing it, people will see that video and say, well, okay, well, Clem know what he talking about. David know what he talking about. Oliver know what he talking about. They'll reach out to you for your service. Or maybe somebody who want to learn how to video edit or how to use captions or whatever platform you to use. You can make money. I just see this article the other day from LinkedIn, because I working on building my LinkedIn presence as well. And they have this guy that he did a breakdown of a comparison of like two different online payment platforms, so like Stripe and a next one. And basically it's just an article he do now, like a comparison, like written article, not really written, but you know what I mean, text. And he showed the whole procedure he went through, the research process he went through to gather his information. And from that article, he was able to get jobs and get hired from just because he decided he going to make an article about two different platforms. Keep in mind, he probably maybe ain't even use the platforms. It's just he went and do his research. He went check out different articles from different places, maybe read up on them and thing, and compile his article. And yeah, he make money. People call him checking. Yeah, they like how he put that together. And yeah, that's gigs, that's money in the bank. Check. So I say that to say, like I say, show people your process, show people your expertise. Because when they see your skill, they'll reach out to you for help and hire you or pay you so that they could learn from you. So I have a question. Was one thing that you do really well. Something that might seem normal to you, but could help someone else if showed how. So I want you, my viewers, anybody seeing, hearing the sound of my voice right now, whether you're on the live now or you watching the playback, I would love for you to leave in the chat. Think about what's one thing you do really well, something that might look like normal to you, but could be helpful to someone else if you show them how to do it. So that's something I want you, my viewers, think about, and I would love to hear from you. So please leave a comment and share if you're willing to share. Maybe that might be some deep, reticent thoughts that you might not want to share with everybody, but if you're willing to share, share that with your boy. Love and blessings. But yeah, bottom line, I talk about a lot of different options. I show a lot of different ways to make money today. Today was about making money with AI, but not just with AI, with your skills you have already, and using what you already have, and maybe using AI to help streamline the process of getting it to market, getting it to the public, and yeah, making something out of what you already just do. So yeah, we touch on a lot of different things. We touch on video editing. We touch on, we say, like I say, if you already have a skill like mechanic work, or maybe you're a good barbecue man, or maybe you have a product you to sell already. That's one thing. A lot of like restaurants or businesses, they going viral and they gaining more traction and customer base just because of them making little videos of how they just make their product, or people buying the product, or these different things. So think about what you just do. Oliver can't tell you what to do now. So that's the thing. Oliver could just show you how to fish, but he can't come and take the fish and put it in your mouth, especially not over the computer, not over the internet. I ain't in the room with you, so I can't do that for sure. But I could just show you what you could do for yourself. Like I just say, find whatever greatness lies within you and nurture it. So you see, look, I love it. Maria say, after sharing my health journey, after starting my health journey and sharing my dishes, many persons reach out for my recipes. You see, it's a great one. Look, Clem say, his niche is personal growth, mentality, mindset, and workout. So he's about fitness, but he also helps you with personal growth and getting your mindset right, getting yourself into a positive and growth, the right direction. Let me just say like plain and simple. And also captions, of course. I would hope that you say that. Ah, okay. We might have to have a great laugh. Yeah, don't worry. When I in Orlando, we're gonna have to arrange a great laugh. So yeah, maybe my all over it podcast viewers could get to enjoy a segment of the podcast grill competition, because I'd call myself Grill Master 9000. Okay, good. Okay, good. But yeah, that's something you could actually share content about too, bro. Like I could envision like Ray-Ban glasses. Okay, I gotta go grill up. Throw on my Ray-Ban glasses. Video right there. Okay, people. Checking like, what? I like how you make that. I like how he flip that chicken by. Why you got lobster on the grill? I gotta call Oliver. I gotta call Clem. That is it. That is it. You check. People monetizing skills that ain't even their job, like things that they just do in their personal life that they would have overlooked, like things that come normal to you. Maybe you just grill something, but then the way how you just season your meat is different. The way how you just prepare it, or the way how you just grill it, the way how the sauce you just make is different. People would love to see that. Look. Bring it up one more time. After starting my health journey and sharing my dishes, many persons reach out for my recipes. Great. I love that now. I love that now. So understand that DTM Maria telling you, she changed her life. She decided, she on a health journey, and she started sharing the things that she eat, and people checking, what? I want to know how to make that. Has opportunity there, because now we could, or let's say she could decide, you know what? Let me put together my recipe. Let me sit down, write down what I really does do, my process, what I really does put in. And that's money there for you now, DTM Maria, too. Apart from the virality and, posting content, you could maybe make recipes. I see that. I see some restaurant I come across in the US. They used to do like food sale and catering, and then they started like putting together the recipes and posting it on their website. But then they make a cookbook, a recipe book, or even they had monetized the recipes. Like literally, if you want to make the, let's say, peach cobbler or sweet potato pie, whatever it be, you gotta pay them for that recipe. So people checking like, what? Okay, people really want this. We could charge people for it, and people paying for it. Like, okay. And this is the last thing I'll leave you with. A good example is something I've been thinking about now. Something I've been dealing with a while now. My father has been dealing with some health issues, and like his health has been like up and down like a roller coaster. And over the duration, I started going to ChatGPT to assist me with, let's say, two things. Helping me with keep track of the medication. So let's say like whenever the doctor come with a new medication and I don't know nothing about it, I'll just put a name in ChatGPT, and then it'll give me a breakdown of what it does do, what it for, all these different things. Good. And how side effects, good. Good breakdown. Apart from that, I had an idea, a thought that for people facing health complications, they need really three main things: a healthy diet of on time schedule, so scheduled diet. So you have to make sure you schedule your meals, so you're eating on time every day, and preferably healthy. Okay, I have to answer this one before I continue. Oh God, you give me a good laugh there, my brother. That is facts. No, I have to address this one. My bike club hit me. If you know how to grill, you don't need sauce. That's facts. Because personally, I am man. Okay, back in the days when me and my family used to do food sale, I used to lather with barbecue sauce. Like literally, the chicken and the ribs used to go bad, straight up. But like now that I'm older, I like to taste the seasoning. So for me, I don't even use no barbecue sauce at all. So I don't add sauce when I grilling and thing. Let me just but you make me laugh yourself though. Woo, I don't see this gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good one. I gotta cover Orlando quick. But anyways, no, on a real low. Unreal. We gotta do that. We gotta do this. But no, for real though, no joke, all jokes aside, it make me cry. Cry with laughter. Um, yeah, I don't use no sauce, so just saying, yeah, I don't grill with no sauce and thing. And I don't eat my meat with barbecue sauce any longer. You check? So I used to when I was younger, I used to love a barbecue sauce and everything, but not no more. I want to taste how you season the meat because I know how I da season my meat. So I want to taste the food. I want to taste not the sauce, but the food. If you make a sauce to go add with it, maybe I'll try it. Like they got certain restaurants here, like let me say, like my cousins, them they just do like food sale too, and they got banging Creole sauce, like not like the red like tomato Creole sauce, like a Creole sauce or like different herbs and thing, and great with meat, my brother. I'm telling you. But anyways, sorry, I got distracted. That was a good one though. I appreciate that distraction. No, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, like with my father's situation, I check in like long story short, for anybody with health complications, they need a plan of approach for anti-medication, diet, and exercise. So I even put together, or I didn't finalize the scheduling, let me say, but I put together outline of a plan. What do you mean you're bad, bro? You good. That's great. No seeing at all. Anyways, yeah, so I put together a plan of approach for, let's say, anybody who facing health complications. So the plan would really be for the persons who have to like caretake. It'll give you a full breakdown of how you're supposed to operate. So let's say, like, think of it like a SOP, standard operating procedures. It give you like a full breakdown of the aim, the goal, the purpose of why the plan is created. And then you could see exactly what you got to do on a daily basis. So let me say, even if you hire like a caretaker, the caretaker would know exactly what they have to do. Additionally, using the power of AI, you could create a full comprehensive patient file. So let's say, of course, your doctors does keep like a file on you, but in my opinion, it's always good to have your own personal patient file that you for yourself could have. And my approach with this plan was well, I'm glad you have a scheduled walk though. That's great planning. But you're a Toastmaster, so I expect that from you. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, with the comprehensive patient file, it would also come with like a 1-page quick guide or a quick breakdown. Whereas now, let's say if you experience an emergency that you have to maybe bring this person to the emergency room or to the doctor, you have a quick guide of their complications, things they faced, different things like that. So yeah, like I say, I just share that as something that, like I say, I been putting together, but I overlook in a sense. Or recently, I've been checking to myself, like, why maybe that's something that could be useful to other people. It probably have quite a bit of people, especially in this day and age, that, let me say, maybe they dealing with their parents or grandparents health complications. They don't know how to deal with it, and they need some guidance. Or for instance, maybe they got some families that maybe they're doing it or they have somebody else doing it, but they need like a better structured way to do it. So yeah, just like I say, something to think about, something I share you as, like I say, I don't do none of this to toot my own horn. None of this is me being prideful or proud, showing like, yeah, I do this or nah, none of that. This all is for you, is about you. Is so you can watch this and see what opportunities available for you, things that you could do. This is to make you think, to start getting them gears in here rolling. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, with that being said, my family, the truth is, you already have everything you need to grow. That's real talk. You know, your skills, your voice, your process, that's your content. The world just needs to see it, you know, and you can use AI to amplify it, use content to document it, and use consistency to turn it into income. Don't wait for the perfect time or don't wait for the perfect setup. Record one clip, edit one reel, post one video. Each step brings you closer to your goal. Check, because you might say, yeah, I want to go viral. I want to make a viral video. But don't think the persons who have viral videos that they just open their profile today, post their first video, and bam, it went viral one time. No, it comes with consistency. You keep doing it, and a drop in a bucket every day, going fill up the bucket, and eventually gonna overflow. You know, so yeah, as usual, is love alone. And yeah, that was my recap and my yeah, all that good stuff. And yeah, I just have to say, I thank you for the love, the engagement, for being here with me. Yeah, because you don't have to. You see, DT and Maria could have been on her scheduled walk right now, but she here with me, and I appreciate the love and support. You know, I appreciate it all. Trust and believe. It does not go unnoticed, and it does not go over my head at all. I appreciate each and every one of you, and yeah, just know episode 25, we doing things. Like I say quarter century, but that's when I had make it 25 a couple of years ago. Check it, yeah, we are almost quarter century, quarter of 100. So yeah, right now, quarter of 100. Yeah, we chipping away. We getting there. We climbing the mountain. Just know. You're welcome. Big up DTM Milushka one time. Yeah. But yeah, as usual, I have to say thank you. And just know you have what it takes within you. All you gotta do is find whatever greatness lies within you and nurture it. You know, you are welcome, DTM Maria. Anybody who liked what I shared here, who feels like somebody could get value out of what I spoke about here, like, share, comment. Yeah, all that good YouTube stuff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, you probably done a friend, so I ain't gotta tell you that already. You know, that goes without saying. You know, but yeah, just know, it's love alone. God is always with us in everything we do, even in our times of adversity. He's there and He will see us through. So even if things seem dark right now, Just remember you're gonna overcome. Conquering lion spirit. We overcome adversity always. We don't leave adversity conquer us ever. So blessings, my family. Thank you for joining me for this episode 25. Today, October 20th, 2025. Next week will actually be a little different. Just saying. Yeah. But I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag. I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag. Just know, if you want to see something different, check me here next week. But yeah, blessings. Keep growing, keep creating, and remember, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. And with the tools, with these tools, they can elevate you, help you elevate further. So that being said, my people, love alone. I hope you have a blessed night and a blessed day onwards, a blessed week, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you here next week for another episode of All Over It Podcast. Blessings.